What is happening, everybody? Music Therapy Laz here with Alex Radford. Look at you, man, Mr. YouTube, with your lights.
Oh, you know it. You got Santa
I
sleigh
wanted to
going
make sure
around.
we've got volume here. Yes, we do. That's funny. I turned it up right when it went. Hey, tell me what you guys think about the lighting situation if I change it to this. It's not like lit up over there. That's the problem, right?
Yeah.
Maybe I might want to put this on. So
yeah, that's true.
is it better?
You just
like
need
this?
like one light. You just need like one light that like shows all the stuff over there.
Yeah. I'll probably do that. But how about
side.
if we just stay dark mode for the 12th day of Rockmas here? It's winter. It's getting dark out there. And tell me in the chat, what do you guys think? Holly's laughing. She says, keep it in the dark. Right on, Holly. Holly, you crack me up. Holly and I have been chatting back and forth. So he says it's cool. Yeah, I'll get some of them fancy lights like these guys. I've got them. I just haven't hooked them up yet. And that is part of what we're going to be doing here on the Flying Pickle Productions Studio A here by tomorrow's show. You'll see some changes, which is very exciting. Ooh. Yeah, man. See, I even got a light on my microphone thing. Look at that.
Oh, it's like, did Ladani leave today?
What's that?
That was like, did Ladani leave today?
No, she left yesterday.
Yesterday, okay.
I took her to the airport yesterday, and that gave me a little time to do another video in a store, one of my favorite places, and I'm wearing their shirt right now.
Gleb music. Gleb music.
Gleb. It's Gelb. It could be
Gelb.
But it's Gelb.
Gleb. Gelb.
Yeah, as a matter of fact, what's cool about them is the people that owned them before were super cool too. But the people that own them now are even more cool. They used to own Haight Ashbury Music, and now they've taken this one. I think maybe they probably moved out of the city into the suburbs. You know, Redwood City is a beautiful town.
I was like, you muted yourself. You muted yourself on StreamYards. On StreamYards, you're muted.
Yeah, what happened is I pushed my phone hold.
Oh, did it again. So what is it hitting the connection? Probably. I know Ron was also having this problem recently too on his stream. His stream kept muting itself too. Uh-oh. Don't tell me we've lost Laz. Do a check. Well, we lost sound of Laz. Well, how's everybody doing in the chat? Johnny, Holly, BC Guitar, Scott. Start talking to you guys here in the chat since you guys can still hear me. My camera lags every once in a while, just to let you know, just because I have my phone hooked up. And it's a better camera. Wow, we're just getting a straight like lag spike all of a sudden. Wonder why we're getting such a lag spike. Why do I keep lagging so hard? I'll switch my camera. I should just switch. Yes. Yeah, I'm like, my phone camera was lagging for some reason, so I switched to the laptop camera. But Lag Spike, great band name. That actually is. That would be a good band name for right now. Yep, Laz is back. Now he's just got to unmute on StreamYards. Oh, and he's gone. And he's gone. Yeah, it's a Laz Spike. Yeah, that's what it is. Ooh, who else we got? I know we had Holly in here. Was in here early. Johnny was first one in. Peggy was here. Ian Nunez was here. BC Guitar.
Testing. 1, 2, 3. Testing.
Testing. I hear you now. I can hear you.
Well, I think I'm back, but I don't hear
All right,
you.
there we go.
Say something, will you?
Check, check, check.
Yeah,
1, 2, 3. Check, check, check.
Audio. This is weird.
Check,
all right.
check, check.
There's always something, isn't there?
Right.
Default. Test, test.
Test, 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 test.
That's working. Outgoing.
Yeah, I hear.
So the mic is
hear
correct.
you good.
You're hearing me, right? Give me a thumbs up if you hear me. Yeah. Now I don't know why I don't hear you.
Hey, at least the stream
and you're
can't.
not muted. All right, you know what? I'm gonna go out. Let's take both of us out and take both of us back in.
Boop, 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 boop.
All right, still nothing. Did you do anything to your audio? Check your mic.
Nope, I didn't do anything to my audio.
God,
and everyone can hear me.
Do the people in the chat hear me?
Yes.
So you do. So they hear me, you hear me.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't hear you. And that makes absolutely no sense at all. And I am plugged in. So that's not the issue. I think that's Johnny Bean hitting me up right now. Let me test my audio.
Go for it.
Let's see. Audio cancellation, reduce my blah, blah, blah. Yeah, it should be working. Everything was the same as it was before.
Mm-hmm.
All right. He's texting me like crazy, but we hear both of you just talk to each other like you can hear each other. We can hear both of you, and Alex can hear you, but I can't hear him talking to me, so that doesn't work. Johnny. All right, I'm gonna leave the show. I'm gonna come back. Okay. Here I am. Should be back in, right? Can you hear me in the chat? Let me know. I don't know what keeps popping me out. Device not connected for Alex, but we'll see if he gets back in. There's always some technical difficulties doing this. Let's see if I have the right thing connected to the right thing. One bone connected to the other bone. All right, let's see if I can hear Alex now. Hello. Alex, speak.
Hello. Check, check, check.
Thank God.
Check,
I was waiting for you to say something. All right.
I was like,
so
check,
I hear you now. But
okay. So I just hopped
again,
out.
So you got to pump yourself up again. I don't know what happened, but I changed cables because when I move my phone
make
holder,
sure your headphones aren't turned down.
What do you mean? I hear you.
Make sure
my headphones are the same spot it was
okay.
before. Yeah, everything is exactly the way it was
like,
before. I just jumped out and back in. So let's continue the show because this is a waste of time. All right, here we are. Oh, I should be bringing Alex. Where's Alex? There you go. All right, now we got it going on. Jesus. All right.
Hey, the non-technical difficulties turned into technical difficulties.
Yeah. Well, you know, this is part of the game of doing this kind of thing with a laptop and not having like what I'm planning in the studio room here is having a dedicated, you know, it's a full-on computer, and I have a secondary one too with a different screen up here. And then I can use another laptop that isn't necessarily the one that's connected to everything. So I don't have to plug in, plug out, have wires around here. So if you guys saw what was going on, I was going to share this with Holly, but I'll probably do a video because it's a good like learning lesson here for anyone that does YouTube or anything that's like this, is that having a setup that's always there and just ready to push button use like I've always wanted is the best setup. But when you're
that's what I always have. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm like,
And so if you don't have that, like what I haven't had the time to set all that up, and I've just been using my laptop and it's been working fine. But
well, the
like
nice thing
you have
I
a
have set
bad
up
cable.
too, what I have also set up is for like I have a one of those USB extenders. So that's what I have everything plugged into.
Right.
So if I do need to switch computers, because sometimes like my main computer desktop just kind of died recently.
Yeah.
So I'm back on my laptop, but my laptop runs really well.
Yeah,
So
mine does too.
But all I had to do was just switch one USB cable in, and it was that was the one nice thing.
Right. So, and I notice right now you're like freezing and stuff like that.
That's actually my side.
Yeah. Now, one of the things that I did do an upgrade is I reconnected hardwired, and I did that on yesterday's show. It was like that too. And I watched the replay of that show, and I still saw some moments where it's like I'm frozen, but the audio still was clean. So I don't know if it has something to do with the upload from YouTube, but these are all technical things that normally we don't talk about during a show. So let's stop talking about it.
Yeah, but
on with the show.
Yeah, the freezing comes from because I'm using my phone as a Wi-Fi camera.
On with the show. It is the 12 Days of Rockmas, and Johnny's going to start his show in like 30 minutes. So, and I am very sorry to other shows that are on right now. There are some other shows that are actually on right now, and I'm rolling over them, and some of them are some of the shows that I'll watch. So I'm sorry that I'm doing that. You guys probably know who you are. I'm not going to mention them because that's not what you do on YouTube. Though you can go over to their shows if you want to and say, you know what, Laz sent me Laz Raid into your show because he's accidentally rolling over. What do you call it? Rolling over?
Yeah, rolling over.
I'm like stomping over someone else's showtime, which is not cool, you know. So I do apologize for that. And so one of those guys is Searching for Tone, Brian. So go over to Searching for Tone and say, hey, Laz is rolling over your show, but he's Laz rating you right now to say sorry, and he's doing a giveaway. So if people want to pop in and leave their name there and pop back into his show, then they can win a giveaway here and also still be in his show, but just do it for a minute. And then he'll get a refresh. I'll get a refresh. Everyone will get a refresh, and everything's good. Same with Preston Smith. I love Preston Smith's show. I like to watch that. He's done some cool stuff. You know, he does a lot of, it's mostly live that you have to take part in that because he's doing covers. So he usually just takes it down afterwards. So it's a live show only thing. Otherwise, the covers that he's doing will get him, you know, demonetized or whatever. I don't even know if he's monetized or what, but people help him out. They PayPal him and stuff. And he's up in, Preston, right? And he's up in Canada. And Johnny's leaving. He's saying goodbye. All right, Johnny, have fun. We'll watch that too. I'm going to be in there for sure, man.
Be in there later.
Right. And that's where you come from, BCG. Yeah, if you win, dude, I'll probably just buy you a Lone Wolf McQuaid gift card. That's what I call it. Like somebody else on the East Coast wanted one of these. Where is it? Guitar docks.
Oh yeah,
dock, and I just bought it on Sweetwater because they had them on sale, and I had it sent directly to him. So he probably already received that. If not, he's going to receive it soon.
I know you've been looking for them every time we go to Guitar Center.
Dude, I saw one at Gelb Music and it was $27. So I'm like, whoa. So, but that was the map price that was on, you know, on display there. And, you know, that's part of the problem. The little stores, you know, sometimes on some items they're going to lose on when it comes to price because places like just overpriced or outpriced.
Yeah, just because they sell so much more.
Yeah, I bet you if I said, hey, will you match this price, they would have. So, but I didn't want to buy the very last one and they had in store that they might have been able to sell for 27, right? So no, you're not late.
True.
You're not late. So let's go ahead and get this party started.
Just in time.
Start adding people's name to the name of wheels. And if you guys were in the show yesterday, wheels. Name of wheels. Okay.
Wheelie. No wheelie.
God. See, that's what happens when you have like a random thing like that happen. Problem. It makes you verklempt.
Makes you what?
You don't know what verklempt is? Verklempt?
Oh, okay. I just didn't hear it right at first.
Okay. Verklempt.
Yeah, okay.
Anyway, so I get like, you know, out of ports. So let me go ahead and another reason why it's going to be good to not have to have the laptop here is, and I'll have the keyboard for that other computer down here. And I'll have to over here for the keyboard here. and I'm always fighting the microphone boom thing here. That's why I'd rather have it like down like this, but it's
right. Yeah, especially when you have the microphone boom. Yeah,
right.
you see, I
Yeah,
have just I'm hanging my microphone from the ceiling, so
exactly.
I got the Bruce Buffer the Michael Buffer announcer thing going on.
I got it, man. Right on. I dig it. All right, so let's go ahead and see the live chat. We'll start entering people's name because the way this contest goes, if you want to call it a contest, it's not really a contest. It's just a giveaway show, and that I have my own rules.
It's
my
Christmas.
Yeah, it's dude. It's Rockmas. Anyone,
yeah,
they don't even have to be part of the Christmas holiday thing. It could be like Hanukkah thing or Kwanzaa thing or some other religion. You know, I don't
it's
even
all
know.
about giving out there, baby.
Yeah, giving is the best kind of gift that you can give. That makes sense. Gift is the best giving, is what I'm saying. Or giving is the best gift. Gifting, giving.
You ever tried Tahoe Blue before?
Now again. All right, so Boomster Black, he's at the bottom of the chat, so we're going to include him first.
I was going to ask if you ever tried Tahoe Blue before.
No, I have no idea what that is. What's Tahoe Blue?
That's all I need to know.
Is it a drink?
Yes. Well, it's
Dr. Kramer. Okay, we got Dr. Kramer. We got. Is it like a hard drink, like one of them hard alcohol
it's
things?
like all your it's like all the drinks they usually like have like in your specialty ones, like you know how you have like the Niner whiskey and then the
Niner whiskey.
It's like one of those. It's a vodka made from Lake Tahoe water.
Oh, okay. Oh, I've seen that. No, I know what that is. I think I have had that like once before. It's not in this though, by the way. This is just eggnog. If you guys want to know, you can see that eggnog with candy cane dipped in there. You know what? Let me go ahead and bring this up for you guys to watch this while I enter the names. You guys can watch me enter the names, so you see how this works. Bottom line is that I pulled the names from the chat here, so that's one way to get an entry. But another way to get an entry, and if you didn't know this, if you go back to the other show that I did yesterday and read the description and answer the question, I already gave it away. I'm wearing the shirt. Leave a comment there, and that does engagement stuff for me on YouTube, right? And then I will then put your name in twice, and you get 2 entries.
See how Peggy has 1, Peggy has 2?
So Peggy has 2 because she answered the question there, right? So I'm looking at the chat right here. So I'm going to get everyone in the chat right here first, and then I'll pull the names from there because that gives some chance to some of you guys to run over there real quick and leave a comment, and then you can do the refresh coming back here, if you know what I mean. So if you don't know what I mean, that's okay. I don't even know if it does anything, to be honest. So let's see, Alex, even though you're a guest here, you still get to enter because it's Christmas, man.
Okay.
Did you do the question? Do you get 2 or did you just get 1?
I just get 1.
Okay, you just get 1. Peggy gets 2. All right, Holly. I think Holly definitely she answered that. Holly gets 2. And I know this takes longer, but it gives time for people to join the show while we're doing this, right? And then gives them time to go over there and leave a second one. And then right before I spin, I'll go back there and say, okay, it's off, and I'm doing an extra 2 for you if you are smart enough to do that. So Johnny gets entered as well because he's here. I don't think he answered the question, so he gets 1. But he was there.
Yeah, usually I'll go and comment, but I don't answer the question just because. Well, more it's like one was like when we did the Mammoth show,
right? Yeah,
so
you did.
It was like, of course I know who came on stage.
Yeah, you were there. All
right, so yeah, of course.
Andy Boyle, my buddy Andy. We were jamming out last night. We played till 9:30 almost, and we set up the drums and set up the keyboards and set up my guitar, but I forgot my basically I forgot my pedal board, but I didn't really need it because he's got a decent setup over there. So he's got one of those guys, I think it's a 20 watt or is it a 40 or 50 watt Hughes and Kettner. Tell me, Andy, which one is that? It's got a little foot pedal thing there. Yeah, I did add you. Should I add you twice? Andy. He wants one of them Chuyos, I know it. Just kidding. All right, so
okay, now you can add me twice.
In there.
Okay, now you can add me twice.
Who twice?
Me.
Oh, okay. Should I add you twice?
I just
40. Yeah, okay. That's a really.
I'm like,
cool
I just went and did it.
Right on. All right, so I'm going to add you twice then, Alex, because if you win, you win. That's the way it is. Because if you're a
most
friend of the
likely it's going to
show,
go to someone else. It'll be someone else, but
right?
I just like being my name called.
Peggy got 2, so you do 2 what, Peggy? That's okay. I can't spell good. It was wild. I thought it was over. Oh, you mean the show? No. Which today's thing? All right, so let me go over that show now. I got to go over to that one. And there it is, day 11. And then just pause that, and I'm just going to look into the comments there. Okay, Luis Villarreal. If he's here, if he shows up here, he gets 2. But right now he's just getting that 1. We got Peggy. Said, great show, good work. Andy Dion or Dion. I never know if it's Dion or Dion. Dion. Andy Dion. I think he gets 1 unless he shows up here. It's probably Dion, right?
I'm just making sure.
Alex, you wrote Gelb, so you got the 2. Blackjack guitar. Okay, we got to get Blackjack. And just so you know, some of you guys have already won. So if you won, I'll either let you pick someone from the chat or we'll spin it again if you're not here. So
Peggy wants a hat.
Blackjack guitar. If he shows up during this live, and then Billy Ray, he also answered. Billy Ray. So he gets. Is he in the chat? Tell me if he's in the chat. Just giving
Billy Ray.
Right. Yeah.
He was in earlier because I know I was talking to him before the show started.
But was he in my show chat?
Yeah, Billy. Yeah, he was in. He was in earlier before the show started. Yeah, I think he had to do something.
All right, so I'll enter him because he showed up. Billy Ray 2. All right, Puppy Badass. I'm going to be on Puppy Badass's show, by the way.
Ooh, what a name!
You know Puppy Badass, who he is?
No, but it's just what a name.
I know. Puppy Badass. He's the brother to Charles 75N. Do you know who Charles?
Oh, then I know him. Yeah, I know him. Yeah.
So that's his brother. And so he's doing a show now because Charles isn't doing a show, and he's got like Keith H and other people over there. So Keith has been a supporter of my show. So he's been over there. Okay, Ryan Hall, our music-in-law. Ryan Hall gets 1 unless he shows up here, and then he gets 2. So that's how it works. Anyone that shows up during the live stream gets an entry, and if you leave a comment on the previous show, you get an entry. So today, after this show,
just told
over, you, right? You know what to do, right? What happens when this show's over, Alex? What do you do?
Well,
to get an entry for tomorrow.
Oh yeah, because tomorrow's Thursday.
Tomorrow's Thursday. It's the Gear and Demo show. That's right. So
because I was confused for a second, I was like, wait.
Yeah. So even though Rockmas is over, because the 12-day of Rockmas is over, Rockmas never ends. No, I'm kidding.
I still gives away stuff every
the
Thursday.
Giveaways, yeah, I still give away a couple things during the holiday season. So if I'm doing a show, I'll do a giveaway. So Thursday, tomorrow night at 7 p.m. Eastern or Pacific, 10 p.m. Eastern, I'll be doing another giveaway. And then on Sunday's show, the Music is Therapy show, I'll be talking about music and what kind of Christmas and holiday seasonal things can cause harm to you and good to you, and how music can relieve some of that pain or, you know, help you in some therapeutic way deal with the stress of the holiday season, right? So I think that'll be a very good show. And there's scientifically proven, you know, methods that with music involved, you can help yourself get through this crazy holiday season. So don't fret. That is a pun intended, because we'll help you out. So Keith H, he gets entered once, unless he shows up here, and then he gets entered twice. Alex, you're in there. Andy, Peggy, and Lewis. Okay, I think I got everyone from there. Yeah, so that's everyone from there. So unless somebody just...
I'm flooding my Discord right now. Well, my friend's Discord.
There you go. If anyone is
come join the giveaway
over there from here and quickly comment, but you got... I'll give you 30 seconds. So that's what I'm going to do. 30-second timer again. Peak traffic on AI clips. Why are they giving me these crazy messages here?
It's Booyak!
Yes, I know.
You made it.
Let me go ahead. Oh, it's boy something.
That's
boy,
Anthony. That's my buddy Anthony. That's my friend.
Okay. Right on. Welcome to the channel, dude.
Yes.
Anthony.
He's like, so when he like him and my other friend, it's who I hang out on with Discord every night.
Anthony gets entered. All right, let's add Anthony. Is it Anthony or is it Anthony?
Nope, you got it right.
You know, if you live in Brooklyn or something, it's Anthony. Anthony gets one.
Yep.
All right, and I'm checking over there at the comments. Oh, looks like we got another new comment here. Get your goods that go. Oh, Cap, you know, I don't think that's that new. That's I think we're gonna okay. We'll give you 30 more. So Scott Hawk. Hold on, Scott Hawk. Scott Hawk. I missed Scott Hawk.
Ooh.
Okay, Scott Hawk gets one from yesterday. Is he in the chat today? I think that's everybody there. Yeah, that's everybody. So I refreshed that already. So I'm going to give you guys right here. I'm going to give you that 30-second musical, you know, moment. You can go ahead and go to that other show. You got 30 seconds to go there. Leave a comment. So should I leave them? Give you guys another 30 seconds. We'll hit that one more time. Media asset of 30 seconds. Again. All right.
And another 30 seconds. Go by.
That link, go there. Comment. Just help you. And then be nice. But tomorrow I'm going to do Friday. That's all the time yet. Friday, I'm going to do a show, or actually upload a video of me in Guild music. And so that'll be kind of cool because I'll give you a hint in that one during the, in the description of that show on how you can get an extra winning opportunity for Sunday, right? That's how we do it. So this might seem complicated, but it's been fun for me because it's been kind of interesting to see who's willing to actually make comments and stuff.
It's only complicated for the people who want the extra.
Right. So far, let's see if there's any extra, because that gives you two shots at it, right? All right, that's it. Okay, so that's it. So we are going
Poll is closed. Poll is closed.
The poll is closed, right? We are going to spin the wheel. Let's see who's going to be the winner here. Oh, look at Mr. Mick is slipping right.
Oh, it's Peggy.
It's Peggy. Peggy's been hoping to win. Now, Peggy, did you already win before? Have you won?
Peggy already win
previously, but have you already won on the 12 Days of Rockmas? I can check on the calendar, so don't try to cheat. But if you have, and I think you have, then either you can pick someone in the chat or I can spin the wheel. So
no, she has actually.
Tell me if you have.
Yeah, I don't think Peggy won this last 12 days.
Yeah, I don't think so.
Yeah.
Let me see. I'm going all the way back.
Yeah, I'm like, I don't think she has.
Oh, no, I don't think she has. So Peggy the winner. All right. And you know what? Here's the thing. Peggy's been waiting on a previously owed package now for months. So she deserves to win on the 12 Days of Rockmas. So congratulations, Peggy. You got to give that a double laugh. Yeah. She says, nope, not on the 12 days, right? And were you around last year? Because I've been doing this for about 4 or 5 years. I don't know if you guys know. I've been doing giveaways and the 12 Days of Rockmas at least for the last 3 years. At least, maybe 4 or 5. And when you add it up, you think about like how much I've put into this channel money-wise. It's been a lot of money, thousands of dollars, really, thousands. I'm not kidding. Not to mention all the gear that I've bought because I've been wanting to do YouTube, but I want to do it right. And I want to do it in a way that I think, deserves your guys' patronage, So I'll be doing Patreon. I'll be doing the membership thing. And hopefully you guys will join in and help me make this bigger and better. I have some plans to put out kind of like a lesson plan of sorts. Not something that I expect you to buy, but more like I'm going to do a series on how I learned to play music and become a multi-instrumentalist. And I might not be the best at every instrument, okay? But to be able to play comfortably enough, the bass, the keyboards, the guitar, even some background vocal stuff, you know, drums as well. It helps a lot, you know, when it comes to creating music. It helps you understand, you know, all the parts and how they fit together, and it helps you be a better music creator if you're going to create your own music. Sure, you can go and use AI. Everyone's doing it. You know, Johnny's doing it, Henning's doing it. A lot of people I've been watching, they've been doing it. But there are some people, like if you watch Pete Ornray on Andertons, he just does loops, and he'll create a song with a loop, with a drum track or something, and voila, you know. And then there are some interesting new items out there. They actually had a video up today that I thought was pretty cool. They were talking about that new device that's been out for about a year. What's that thing called?
The Vailton 50.
It looks like an iPad connected to a gray box of a speaker.
Oh, yeah. Oh, what was that thing called? Yeah, because we've seen them at NAMM many times.
And you know what? Some people are poo-pooing it like, oh, it's just an app with, you know, a fancy thing in there charging.
No, it's more of like an actual computer.
It's not that. It's not a computer because it's an app.
No, it's like no, because isn't it like? But it, like the main reason why it's kind of expensive is because it comes with an iPad.
Nope, it can't run without the internet. So that's the one thing why they're poo-pooing it.
Oh, really?
Basically, you got to be running the internet to access it. So just like if you had a phone, you can use that to access, like, say, your Spark, and you're doing it that way with your phone or a tab or iPad or a laptop. So all those things can be hooked up Bluetooth to like the newer Spark, right? And what's cool about that is you can then move around that pad. You don't have to be right there at where the speaker's at. So there's a good and bad thing to that device, because that device, that pad.
But I get like what they were saying. There is a certain, it's a type of person that wants that. It's like the person that sits there and it's them solo with just like a guitar.
Everything's right there. Yep, you can put together entire tracks. Everything's built in. There are even lessons in it that are free. But one of the things that's negative is another one of the things that's negative is that they're doing this credits system. So if you start recording some stuff into the DAW that's built into it onto the app, then you have to pay for certain amounts of the data with credits, and you get credits
too much.
Dollars, or you get
that's too much at that point. Just get an iPad.
You know, now you're getting into, you know, paying for a subscription. They're probably
at that point, just get an iPad and GarageBand, and you're set.
And that's exactly what, you know, most people would do, is they'd get an iPad and use GarageBand.
And then, well, because then you have like the IK multimedia stuff there's like a lot of their stuff is meant for like those mobile phones stuff.
This is an all-in-one thing that, like, let's say you have an office and you can either have a Spark, or you can have this and have that nice iPad thing hooked to it, and you don't have to do much. You don't have to unhook.
I'd rather have the Spark.
Connect things. So yeah, that's the thing, is there's, you know, a lot of power in those other systems. And I think that another reason why putting something into a hardware device like that costs like $750.
I also think when they were first developing it, they were like the first on the market to start it, but they had such big ambitions at first and then never really developed from there.
Yeah, they actually, it seems to me like the Anderton guys really liked it, and we really liked the sound.
That's what I saw from the video too, is they really liked it. And but like they said, it's like it's for a certain person.
Send me one, please, for free, so I don't have to buy it. Because
it's like it's also the same person that sits there and buys like all Apple just for the clean aspect of, you know, everything being together.
But see, I've bought a lot of different things, and I'm planning to use them when I'm going to be doing gigs with Andy and Steve, if he's going to stick around with us as a drummer, or whoever else we bring into the show, that we might do, like any kind of outdoor kind of winery or small pub or restaurant or whatever kind of gig. There's a lot of places around us here in the Tri-Valley where we can gig at, and I think we'll find plenty of places, you know. And the bottom line is, for me, having a lot of different kinds of rigs helps. Like if you have, I can use the Line 6 Stomp, okay?
Right.
Stomp. And then those two tone X's I have and do a wet dry rig
Yeah.
with the stomp with all the effects that are in there, and then add another pedal or two if I want to, you know, sweeten it up with something that I like.
Like the only thing and I'm like the only
easy go anywhere kind of rig set up and programmable,
right.
or like pop 40s, or let's say we're doing a bunch of rock 80s, 90s, 70s.
But the only one thing I would say is you want a rig that you know that you guys on stage and in practice can play live.
Exactly.
You know, don't trust the sound engineer.
Oh, I know.
I don't leave everything. Yeah.
The whole point is to be able to go direct in, but also have a cabinet, you know, on the stage that you hear yourself through.
Yeah.
I'm not a big fan of in-ears for two reasons.
I would say no. Well, I wouldn't say direct, but I like the way you're saying, like actually a cabinet, not just monitors. You know what I mean? Like it doesn't not just but not just monitors.
Right. So here's the thing about
unless your keyboards.
Tone X though. If you're using the Tone X1, you can go into any kind of monitor speaker that's decent, that's going to give you the right kind of tone. And I'll be shopping for something like that soon, but I'll probably try to run it through something like my deluxe reverb amp that I just bought from Chris
If
Buck.
you want something similar for guitar stuff, look into Headrush stuff.
Yeah. Okay.
But they make a little PA monitor.
I know that Harley Benton and a couple other companies, as a matter of fact, I think IK Multimedia themselves have a really good, like, direct FR type cabinet if you want to use something like that. But I might just get something more kind of usable for everything, like one of the JBL makes them. I think God, who else?
Nice one.
There's I
like the Mackie Thumps.
There's a Mackie one that's out there too. That's
I like the
the PA type of thing that has a mixer and everything. And
it's probably the Thumps.
It could be.
Yeah, like it's probably the Thumps.
Yeah. So there are definitely, because you're a live sound guy. Like I've done a lot of live sound too, so I know, you know, there are different.
Yeah, but every year at NAMM, I always go and look at that stuff at least once.
This year at NAMM, I'm definitely going to spend more time looking at some of the things I want to see, not just to share with others like what I like, but because I think more of the people that are in here might be interested in how to get gear that they can afford, like affordable gear that they can create music themselves. Because whether or not you're going to be making money at music, it should be enjoyable to create your own music. And like people like Holly and others have shown that, you know, they can use AI and then add in some of their own, you know, talents to that. She can actually sing. So I'm curious to see what she might do in the future with music.
That's what I like about certain things of AI. It's not using it for like, I kind of get like what everyone's kind of getting after in the music industry, but it's also at the same time, it was like what Henning was saying. It is because we are a bunch of fucking music nerds.
Yeah.
So of course we're going to be like, oh, that's so generic. That's so that. Like, it's like, yeah, it's because we know and understand, but the majority of people out there don't. So
well, you know, if you've ever done any kind of professional musical kind of productions of any kind, so if you're doing anything in front of a crowd of 2,000-3,000 like I have, like you have, I'm sure too, or bigger or smaller even venues, you know, I've done outdoor sound. I've done outdoor sound for multiple stage situations, you know, and with a budget that's really, you know, borrowing from here and there kind of budgets. I keep often told them that, hey, I need this if you want it to sound good, and they don't get it for me. I'm like, they're like, it doesn't sound good. I'm like, I keep telling you, if you don't get me these mics that are meant for picking up a chorus, you're not going to hear them properly, and you can't.
I would tell certain bands
mics out there, it's going to sound like crap, you know.
Well, yes, and especially outdoors is a little bit like you're going to need a little bit more. You know, just because everything just goes out and nothing does reflect back. At least the one venue I did work, it was a small ceiling kind of floor.
All right, so Eddie Payne, a couple things. Let's address some of this. So he's saying, use what you got. Don't chase fear for. I think don't chase gear. I think is what.
Yeah, don't chase gear. Yeah.
And then he's saying develop your own tone instead of chasing someone else's elusive tone, which is also heavily dependent on their playing style and skill. Be yourself. And I think this is a good point that he's making. What I'd add to that is that you also will be developing your own tone from what you like. So what you
Well,
grew up
yeah.
on listening to and what you like as a musical style, if you listen to
What's
some
your
Clapton stuff
inspirations?
and then you listen to Van Halen stuff and then you start to put together like the influence that, you know, a lot of Clapton stuff had on what
Mhm.
Eddie played, there's a lot of similarities to that. If you listen carefully, the tone is different, okay?
But I think
But
that's also
some of the,
like that's how you develop your own tone.
yeah, the note choices are, you know, you're developing your style, you know, what kind of style of music. I realized
Mhm.
after going to some, you know, Styx concerts and listening to Styx again, wow, I actually was fairly influenced by that band in some of the
Mhm.
style of keyboarding that I play, you know.
I'm like,
But
I know the two bands
so did
I'm
Billy
influenced
Joel.
by. It's Slipknot and Metallica.
Mhm. There you go.
I'm like, I know that's my guitar play is those two.
Yeah. So that's definitely gonna influence your chasing tone, but of course at the same time you want to have something in, you know, unique, right? And you want to
Oh
create
no,
your
that's
own
my
signature,
playing style. Yeah.
right? So just like what Eddie's saying here, be yourself. In that yourself thing is always evolving. So don't be afraid, you know, at the same time, recognize if you sound too much like somebody else. And I think Van
Oh
Halen
yeah.
even at one point realized that, you know, I need to have my own sound, you know.
Mhm.
And and even while he was being produced, you know, by some of the greatest
Mhm.
producers that we had, you know, in the first few albums, he still wanted to control it and do it his own way. And he didn't even believe in what he was doing until, you know, it became some hit songs and hit records with all the keyboards
Yeah.
stuff, you know. So and sometimes timing is everything too. I think the timing for Van
Mhm.
Halen really worked out really well.
Yeah, it was
'Cause I think
perfect.
people were getting tired of disco and they did want to get away from it.
Yeah.
And punk rock, they didn't really want to be punk rock or heavy metal. They
Mhm.
were unique and they were a party band, and that's what they
Yeah.
did. They actually went out and did
Mhm.
parties, and so they knew what got the
Yeah.
people coming, thousands of people coming to these party shows, you know, and they knew, hey, if in this small town we can get this many people coming to a backyard party,
Mhm.
this could go global. And so they did, you know, and thankfully I think they were reproduced very well in the studio. Hey, Dwight Bailey,
Yeah.
what's up, dude? So I
What?
before the end of the show here, we're just a couple of minutes away, and everyone go Lazrate into Johnny Bean's show.
Oh yeah.
Because he had to leave already to get set up. So Johnny Bean is going to be on really soon. And we were chatting earlier today too, you know.
Noise.
If you guys don't know, I've not only been a supporter of Johnny and his shows, but he's always been a supporter of me and my stuff. You know, we'll razz each other all the time like brothers, you know. But the bottom line is that Johnny Bean, you know, he's like one of the coolest people you'll ever get to meet if you get to meet him in person, if you know have a chance. And always been, you know, always been a cool dude to me.
By the way, Laz, did you ever say what the giveaway was?
Oh, you know, that's a really good point there to bring up.
I because my friend was just asking me like, "Hey, what's up for
People just
grabs?" I'm like, "Ah, you missed it." But I'm like,
but
"What
I
is
think
up for
she
grabs
I think
tonight?"
she I think she
I
already
bet
is
she
getting
wants a hat.
Chuyos in the mail. Or if she's not getting 2 Chuyos, I'll
Okay.
send you an additional Chuyo, or you can get the very last remaining, not this, because that's mine. The very last remaining Skeletor slash. Okay, that's the last one, or a string sling or swing string. See, I always mix it up with that string sling company. That not a cool product. String swing guitar hangers, very cool guitar hangers, or any pack of strings that you use on an electric guitar. I have some acoustic ones, but for the most part, I have plenty of every size that you typically, well, 4 sizes. Okay, I've got the 9 to 46 hybrids here. I've got the 9 to 42s. I've got 10 to 46s and 10 to 52s. So any of those 4 packs. And I'll send you that along with some swag. And I did want to share at Gelb Music the other day. Let me see if I can do it like that. Gelb Music the other day, I picked up some more of these. So these are not the 5151s like that I've had recently. So I have some of those. These are the actual Frankenstein ones, and they had, guess what? Bumblebee picks. So I'll be adding those.
Peggy already said that she wants
that are going out. Everyone gets one of each of those, and a couple other swag items, like from, I guess, like Guitar Summit that I was at 2 years ago, or like some stickers or some NAMM swag stuff, right? So whoever won during the 12 Days of Rockmas, I haven't sent any of those packages out yet. These are all going to go out tomorrow, and I'm going to add some of these picks to that as well. So that should be cool, right? Yeah, a perfect in between, right? And I like the heavier bottom, like a 46 on the bottom, and the 9.5, you know, is another way to go. These are just the 9s.
Like mine, definitely heavier.
But I have gone that way too, with the 9.5 to 46 as well. But I prefer the 9s on my Strat style guitars. I'll go the 9.5 on like maybe like my 25.5 inch scale, like Les Pauls.
Right? Yeah, I like 52s.
You like 52s, see, right?
I do.
Like, you tuned down, right?
Well, yeah, I do 50. They're 52 to 10s, so they're like the top 3 are still like regular 10s, the G through E,
gotcha.
Regular 10s, but the bottom 3 are
9.5s and 52s, and see how you like that. It's a nice hybrid because it gives you a little bit more slinkiness on the bends.
Wait, yeah, I'm like, wait, I might really like that actually.
Look into those; they're out there. As a matter of fact, they make Ernie Ball makes those too, but I think they also
are they just the hybrids.
They have the hybrids too, and I usually use those on.
I mean, I just saw like Ernie Ball just came out with like an ad recently that was like explaining all of their string, like what tunings are best for with what strings. And I was like, oh yeah, and it was like all the tunings I go to were the ones that I use my strings for. So I was like, okay, that makes sense. But I've never heard of a 9.5 though.
Right on. So Johnny Bean's show is about to start. You know, he usually starts about 5-10 minutes late too, so you can roll in there. I'm going to go ahead and put that into the chat here because it hasn't officially started yet, I don't think. Let me go bring me back. I went there to copy his link. He might just now be starting because I just got notified by something. But here's the link to Johnny's show. Everybody go Laz Raid or Santa Laz Raid.
Yep, you just started.
Yep, Santa Laz Raid into Laz Raid into Johnny's show. That'll be fun. All right, everybody go there. All right, and until next time, you guys, thanks for coming here. And I'm sorry I rolled over some other shows, but such as Rockmas. And thank you for coming. Tomorrow night, 7 p.m. Pacific, 10 p.m. Eastern, the Gear and Demo show. And let's see you all show up over there. Don't forget to hit a like button on your way out. Share the channel, subscribe, and help me grow this. I'm going to monetize. I think that's going to help grow the channel because if I'm not giving YouTube money, they're not going to help me out either. They don't care. They're not going to put me in the algorithm. So I've got to do something different than what I've been doing the last couple of years. So we'll change it up. We're going to improve things as I've been doing almost every day here. And see you guys over at Johnny's show. Until then, Dale at the end. I'm going to just put him in because I know he's going to show up. Maybe. Oh, my God. He cracks me up, man. Dale at the end. Rock on, man. You guys all rock.
Dale at the end. There he is. There he is.